What's up guys, cycling fanatics! If you're training on power, if you're interested in doing some tests to get an idea of your anaerobic power, check out this video because I'm gonna do 15 seconds all-out sprint, a 1 minute all-out effort and a 5 minute all-out effort. And I'll give you some tips on how to do it. Check it out. The training schedule of today said anaerobic field test, which means I'm going to do some tests to determine my anaerobic power. You guys have seen my 20-minute uphill climb, my 20-minute FTP test on Lanzarote. If you haven't seen it, click up here, the video is right here. But now it's time to test on some shorter efforts. So on the program of today will be 15-second sprint, all out full gas, a 1 minute all out effort and a 5 minute all out effort. Everything is anaerobic and it's going to be really tough. If you train on power, these kind of tests are really important to have a reference for future training and testing, so you know where you're at in terms of fitness and strength. So what I'm doing today is first a warm-up, about 20 minutes, just warming up, slow endurance. Then I'm just going to activate those sprint fibers. I'm gonna take a couple very short sprints. Don't sprint for more than 5 or 6 seconds because then you'll tap into a different energy system, which takes a longer time to recover. So a couple very short bursts of power will get your muscles ready. Then I'm gonna sprint all out for 15 seconds. That's my first test. Then 30 minutes of easy cycling. Recover from the sprint. Second test is coming up. 1 minute, slightly uphill, full gas. After that, another 30 minutes, easy cycling and recover. My last test, 5 minutes on the flat, full gas, and then I'll end with a cool down, which is again about 20 to 30 minutes, easy cycling. The reference values are coming from my power curve that I can see on Today's Plan's dashboard. Today's Plan is the program that I'm using to plan my training. It's similar to Strava Premium or Training Peaks, where you can see your data, your power data. Until now, the highest 1 minute power I reached was about 650 or 680, I think. The highest 5 minute power was around 475. So these are some starting points for today. As you can see, it's pretty windy today. The windmills are turning. Holland is always pretty windy. I'm riding around in sort of my standard training area at the moment. So right now I'm doing most of my training right here, which is actually not too bad because there's a couple roads without too much traffic. For the first sprint, make sure you find a road that's absolutely clear of traffic, wide enough and open enough for you to sprint full gas without having to worry about upcoming traffic or whatever, like this road I'm on right now. Check this out on my left. This is what we call boerenkool in the Netherlands, which will be farmer's kale in English. And in Holland, this is just regular Dutch food. But anywhere in the world, they call this superfood. Superfood. In the United States, they make like these blended smoothies with kale, which is very weird, but they think it's very healthy. So I just did the 2 activation sprints, already hit close to 1700 watts, so that's nice. Might be a good sign for some good numbers for today's sprint. Okay, it's time to get real. It's time to pump up. If you're going for a sprint, pump yourself up, get some adrenaline. I'm sure this will increase your number. Right now, I'm gonna sprint like crazy. Boom! Hoo-yah! Sprint is done. I think I messed up a bit. Why? I didn't want to shift gears, but my cadence was getting higher, so I shifted, but I shifted down, so this messed up the sprint. I'm not gonna do it again because I don't have the time today, because I would need to recover for a long time. When I get home, I'll share the numbers. Right now, around 30 minutes, easy. I'm not really used to shifting during my sprint. I'm used to sprinting on the BMX, but you only have one gear, so you never shift. And these shifters are pretty close to the handlebar, and I have a hard time finding the actual shifter to shift up. So having DI2 would definitely be an advantage. With the thumb shifters for the sprints, it is how it is. Right now I'm going downwind in the direction of the bridge. You've seen me ride on that bridge on some of my previous videos. I'm gonna use the bridge to go uphill all out for 1 minute. Then I'll take a rest, and I'm gonna use this road in the other direction to go all out for 5 minutes. At the bridge where I'm gonna do my 1 minute effort, full gas, I should be able to reach about 700 watts. Yes, that's what I'm aiming for. I'm gonna do it on the back side of this bridge, so I've got an upslope, nice and even, constant upslope, and some headwind, so nice force to push against. Wish me luck. All right, I'm gonna stick the camera in my jacket so you guys have a little bit of a view of what I'm seeing, and I don't have to hold the camera. It's 1 minute, all out, aiming at 700. Yeah, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Whew. That was pretty tough, but I'm pretty sure I reached the 700 mark. Okay, first 2 tests are done. 15 seconds, 1 minute. I got the 5 minute test to go. Just a tip, or actually a rule, always test in this order. First the short sprints, then the 1 minute, then the 5 minute, and if you want, you can do a 20 minute effort. Never the other way around. This has everything to do with your energy systems, which is a long story. But right now I'm doing anaerobic testing. 15-second sprint is anaerobic, but there's a difference between anaerobic alactic and anaerobic lactic. The alactic does not produce lactic acid, so it does not really hurt. Sprinting for 15 seconds goes on ATP, which is already in your muscles. ATP splits up, produces energy, boom, you can sprint. After about 10 to 15 seconds, you run out of ATP, then your body starts burning glycogen or glucose, whatever, without oxygen, that producing lactic acid. If you want to know more about lactic acid and VO2 max intervals, etc., check out the video about my VO2 max efforts on Lanzarote. Got a nice video explaining about lactic acid. 1 minute effort, definitely anaerobic lactic. You can feel the lactic acid produced in your legs because it hurts. The 5 minute effort, ho ho, it also hurts, but then it hurts for 5 minutes, so it's worse. Prepare yourself mentally for this effort. Now I've got another 10 minutes, 15 minutes to relax and to get myself ready to go full gas for 5 minutes of pain. Oh yeah. All right, I did a nice recovery loop, about 25 minutes. Back on the back side of the bridge. I'm gonna go into the wind on the dike. The wind seems to have increased, so I've got a nice resistance to push against. 5 minutes of pain, 5 minutes all out, aiming 500 watts. Oh, I'm parked. Oh, don't stop pedaling. This feels worse than my 20-minute FTP test. Oh my god, so much pain. I didn't reach 500. I think I got, I don't know, 450 something. Whew. Okay, finished this last test, 5 minutes. I'm gonna go home, 20-25 minutes of recovery. Then I'll show you the data that I can analyze in today's plan. As I'm riding back, just a quick word on my new kit. The Verkuijl club in Amsterdam, they hooked me up with a new winter outfit. Check it out. This is the Pro Team winter jacket, and the bibs is, I think it's the core winter tights. Right now it's around 3 degrees Celsius, so it's really cold. And because I was doing these tests, I didn't want to pack up too warm, so I'm trying out this combination. I've got a long sleeve insulated base layer underneath with this jacket. It's actually a really good combination. I am not cold as long as you keep a reasonable intensity. This works very good. Reasonably windproof. I wouldn't say it's a real windbreaker, but it's okay. It's not rainproof. I've ridden this in rain conditions and it doesn't keep you dry. So when you go into the rain, bring like a rainproof layer or just a real rain jacket. But for days like this, when it's a dry, cold day, it's not raining, the roads are dry, this actually works really well. And the design is, it just fits right. It fits me like a glove. The front is not too long, what you see with a lot of jackets, so when I'm riding like this, it doesn't bulge up in the front. The back side is long, so it covers up the lower back and the top of your butt, so that's very nice. The color, whatever you think, I like it. It's pretty bright, so nice for in the winter. Let's have a look at this power data of today's training. I want to know 15-second sprint, 1 minute power, and my 5-minute power. Everything I've done in this ride is the dark blue line, and I think that my sprint power and everything up to 1 minute clearly shows that I've done a very good training or a very good testing ride today. And then right here was my 15-second sprint. 5 seconds, average power 1500. And so hit that subscribe button, also hit the bell notification so you're sure not to miss any videos. Guys, stay tuned. See ya! I just did the 2 activation sprints. It fits like a glove, but it's a jacket, so it should fit like a jacket, not like a glove, because if the jacket would fit like a glove, I have to put it on my... It fits like a jacket.